meant to come to Jesus to hear his voice when I got hooked with reels of babies reacting to seeing their dads. I'm usually not easily sucked in, but they got me. I realized time was slipping by, so I got serious. Jesus, please forgive me for the reels. They're so precious. I'm sorry for my laziness. You do make time for me in the day for me to seek you out. I just feel so... Jesus chimed in, lazy? Well, I was going to say tired, but that works too. I'm sure that's the truth. And as an aside, this morning I was unable to do the full Lord's Supper because my day just starts right away with baby girl. So I received the Lord as he had instructed me to do when my days go this way. But when I went to discern something randomly, he brought up laziness and was considering sitting to hear his voice. He had told me to come the night to be with him. But then last night I was exhausted. Baby girl didn't sleep right away. I was exhausted from the night before because of the lack of sleep and thought it'd be okay to get some rest. But even then, baby girl didn't sleep really well. So I never got rest and never had the opportunity to hear from the Lord. But he's right. The root of it is laziness, really. Jesus continued, "My beloved, I know you have much on your hands with your new responsibilities, but try to be a bit more intentional. I will make time for us to meet and speak face to face. You know, I need you too." Oh, yes, Lord, please help me with your grace to cooperate with it and to be more intentional. What's on your heart, Lord? Set your time and be watchful. The time is soon approaching when everything will come to a head. I need your prayers and fast offerings, my beloved bride. Although you were fasting for a different reason, much grace has also been released on various situations all around the world, giving souls who are not prepared more time, more grace, and more mercy. Don't stop praying, my brides. Don't stop praying for this, my brides, each day. A minute is allowed on the clock for mankind when my people plead for mercy. So many are not ready. So many have fallen asleep after the first initial warning that aroused the hearts of my brides 8 years ago. And if it wasn't for my mother's intercession, you too, beloved, would have fallen asleep. But my love for the heart dweller supersedes your faithfulness. And so I keep many of you on the edge, in constant battles, various sufferings, and trials to keep the fire you have for me burning. You see, it works hand in hand, the trials you go through. It allows you not to get cold, lukewarm, or lose the fire of intimacy because you're always in need of me. In need of my strength, grace, help, and guidance. So thank me for the crosses. These are tools I use to pave your way to sanctification and lead you into salvation. President Trump will be able to strike a peace treaty with Russia and Ukraine as my people fast and pray behind him. However, this will be short-lived. Towards the end of his presidency, war will start again. So many are battling against him right now, and many of my servants have fallen for the enemy and media's lies concerning him, and now are following the popular narrative rather than being discerning and seeking my face versus what they see and feel. So I need your prayers and fast offerings again, my beloved brides. My little one, extend your fast one more week, now praying for the nation, praying for President Trump, and praying for this peace treaty to go through. It will change a lot of things for the better. Not only your nation, but many other nations and souls that are to be lost eternally will receive more time, more grace, and more mercy. And that was the end of Jesus' message.
We hear that Benjamin is saying he wants to raise up over 100,000 troops, 60,000 reserves, whatever it is, to take over Gaza. And it's, ruffling some feathers in the Middle East, obviously, like we all knew it would. And here we are. This is what I think is interesting. Here we are right a week before September. The 7th is a major eclipse that's over that area, a lunar eclipse. So that is going to happen on the 7th, a blood moon. We know that Putin is wanting to have this meeting with Prime Minister Zelensky, and all this is going to go on the first part of September, is what they're thinking. The UN wants to make their decision with Emmanuel Macron in September concerning doing a 2-state solution and dividing and calling Palestine a state on September 23rd. So we know all these major events are about to take place in the month of September. And this is the time the Lord told us, he said, watch, he circled it, watch September, for this will be a month to remember. For I'm separating the sheep from the goats, the ones that will stand with Israel and the ones that will not. And I saw great shaking with the ones that decide to divide Israel and divide Jerusalem for a 2-state solution. This is a major decision. Who will stand, who won't? And that's whenever I saw major earthquakes in India and other parts of the world, and war starting to break out, trying to, right? Because it was a powder keg waiting to take off going into October. Trying to create a great escalation of war. Another major battle, a major war. So, do we pray against this stuff? You know, because people go, well, if you automatically say all this stuff, is it supposed to come to pass? I told you, my gift of what I'm called to do here with you all is to bring prayer. The Lord, I do not feel I operate, I told you I operate through a prophetic lens. And I see what's coming through intercessory prayer to change things. Now I had one preacher say, well, Brandon, if you've seen all this stuff, you should be, this stuff should come past you. You're just a false prophet. You can call me what you want to call me. I'm going to stand on the wall and I'm going to warn you what's coming and for you to intercede and pray for the nations, or you don't have to watch. You can click off, go watch somebody else. But I feel my job is to warn on the wall, to tell you what's coming so that we can change it. And the Lord said, through this 1,000,000 man, women, prayer army that we will raise up on this channel, you can change things with prayer.